What's good, everybody? Joshua Jericho back with another awesome episode of Valkyria Chronicles, the war with flying pigs. As you might remember in our last episode, we took the supply base after a very scary fight in more ways than one. One way being that I screwed up at the very beginning, and then another way being scary tank guy at the end. I don't know, it was scary in general, but time to claim our reward, which is a cutscene, so let's do it.
Well done, soldiers. The operation was a success.
Another victory for Welkin Gunther.
Nope, not this time. All the glory goes to this little guy.
Mike? Way to go, Hans. First day on the job and you're already a hero.
Our success today was thanks to the animals living in these woods.
Mike.
So, who named the bacon Hans?
Captain Virat, I'd like to introduce Squad 7's newest addition, Hans.
Hans, I hear you performed admirably today. I expect great things from you. Dismissed.
Oh,
freaking come on!
Chapter 6, A Desert Encounter.
Come on, really? Ugh. Okay, first off, no one's gonna bother answering Largo who named the pig, right? Largo, like, you guys saw it. He's like, so, who named him Hans? No one answers. And then, well, okay, first off, the whole, like, oh yeah, Hans is the one that won this fight, not the soldiers that were getting shot at and nearly died. Nope, it was totally the flying little pig mascot guy. Meh. That's just dumb. But that's Welkins. Like, I just want to smack him in the face and be like, just be a leader and shut up. Which is, I don't know if that's a good leader, but whatever, anyway. You know what I mean, he's hippie, cheesy Welkins, whatever. But the fact that the commander or whatever, Barrett, she's like, oh, I'll play along. Hello, little pig. You're such a good soldier. I'm just like, ah. So anyway, I'm not angry or anything. I'm not sitting here rubbing my eyeballs, wishing I could strangle Vulcans. Nope. One thing I did notice, though, is that I have this new tab here. So I guess this is like, after you purchase or pay for her to, like, do her book interview stuff, you get these little cutscenes. So, let's see what these are, because I haven't seen them yet.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. She's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not. Oh, there's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What, like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the Force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so... thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about 'em is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Largo is my rival. No. I'll have to get him killed in the next fight. Is it worth the CP? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this whole Elliot thing. Like, it's kind of cheesy, but I'm starting to sense that the game is kind of cheesy, so, you know, I guess it fits in, but I'm not sure I like the idea of a reporter, like, poking in around. Maybe I can just accidentally shoot her or something, you know. Oops, stray bullet during practice. Ooh, too bad. Take back my money there, thank you very much. Sorry that you can't be writing and riling up my soldiers anymore. Too bad. I'm not a good person.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
You think the whole thing about her being like, how did she phrase that? Too logical? I wonder if, like, she's too logical, meaning that logically she realizes that there's no actual relationship with her brother, so she could actually have a quote-unquote relationship with her brother. Alicia is the rival! Woo! This episode is all about rivalries and people that need to get killed in the battlefield. I like it. What? I didn't say any of that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior.
Uh-huh.
Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great, we're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Huh, you really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
Maybe you'll find a scoop at the end of this gun barrel. So yeah, that was interesting. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm not the biggest Elliot fan out there. I didn't like her from what little I had seen before, and now that I've seen this, I don't like her, like, I want to say at all, but there is maybe a small glimmer of potential for her to be a good character, but right now I kind of find her obnoxious and unnecessary trouble, and I kind of wish she would just get shot, but that would not fit in this game, I think, if we just randomly shot people. I mean, what kind of game am I playing where we would just randomly run around and shoot at other people and kill them, and like some kind of war or something, and that just doesn't fit in at all. What? No. This game is about pigs that fly. Alright, next episode. Here we go.
Know what? This is one strange place. Rocks with holes in them. Dug up ground as far as the eye can see.
Not always. They say this used to be a huge ancient city. Now there's nothing but desert left.
We all know what happened. The Darkson calamity happened. They say the Darkhairs used some kind of dark arts to burn the city. Left nothing but ash.
Can't see what kind of magic it used to burn up this much land, though. It's just crazy.
I don't know. Isara said that was a myth with no real historical evidence.
Look, their kind has been digging up Ragnites since forever. So who's to say they don't know some weird Darksony type way to use the stuff as a weapon? I'm just saying.
Anyway, as I was saying, we are in the middle of the Badlands. And what exactly are we doing here?
We've received some intelligence. They're saying the Imperials have set up a base near the Barrius ruins. Squad 7 was sent out here to investigate. We need to verify the information.
Empyreans here? Some sandbox to come playing. I don't get those Empyreans. Who knows what they're thinking?
She's right. Something is definitely up here. I mean, I just can't figure it out, you know? Why would they occupy this place?
Enemy sighted! Tanks at 040. Distance 800. Hold on. Yes. There are foot soldiers as well. And they're taking up combat positions.
Well, it looks like we found our bad guys.
Squad 7, combat formation.
I was gonna make some smart aleck comment about how I couldn't think of a single European country with a desert in it. And then they had to tell a whole story about the Darkson calamity and how it created a desert. So that ruined that. And I know the first instinct is to go like, Rosie is a horrible person. And that makes sense, and I think that there's a definite merit to that. But in a world in which there's the possibility that a group of people created some kind of dark art or control some kind of dark art magic, I can't just ignore that. I'm not saying that it's okay for her to be racist. because it's not. She's definitely incorrect there. But if there is some kind of like historical background to that in this world, you have to take that into merit as at least she has more established of a reason than just the Darksons have dark hair or whatever. Not justifying it at all. I would say, if anything, it reminds me of much more of like the way that there are religious wars and hatred amongst religions. Except in this case, religion would be magic. But I don't want to get too into that just yet because I still don't know enough about it. What I can say is that, like, my hope is that eventually Rosie will be the character that we get to see that originally hates Darksons, and then, like, by the end of the story, she likes them. But I don't know that that's going to happen. I want to be optimistic. This is a cheesy game, so I kind of hope it's cheesy. The other thing I kind of hope is that Elliot falls off the tank and gets rolled over. I mean, I didn't say that, but why would I say that? That's a horrible thing. I would never say that.
I didn't think you could look any gloomier.
Oh, it's you. Leave me be.
No need to be unfriendly, is there? Is there something on your mind, Gregor?
His Grace Maximilian. Barrios holds no strategic worth. Why lead a force there himself?
He took Selvaria with him, so it probably has something to do with the Valkyria.
His Grace places too much stock in the power of the Valkyria.
Maybe, but I can understand the fascination easily enough. The power of the Valkyria is enough to claim all of Europa. Maybe the entire globe.
Even without it, the Empire's military strength is quite capable of taking control of Europa.
The stronger you are, the shorter that road. I say let him be. My homeland's independence is riding on Maximilian's word. I need him to return to the court with enough clout to honor that deal. Relax. We'll hear all about their desert adventures soon enough.
Have I been pronouncing this game wrong the whole time? Is it Valkyria Chronicles? Let me look at the box real quick. Oh, I'm playing it on Steam. There's no box. I'm pretty sure it's Valkyria Chronicles, not Valkyria. I don't know. Alright, so clearly the next episode will have to be the combat in the desert. Hopefully it will be entertaining. And I don't kill... Well, wait. Hopefully I don't screw it all up. Let's go with that. That sounds like the correct answer. So, join me for that next time on Valkyria Chronicles. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then.